Walk into any modern kitchen built in the last 15 years and you will notice something. Everything is sleek, everything is hidden, everything is minimal. The kitchen looks beautiful in photos, but something feels missing. There is no soul, no warmth, no sense that real cooking actually happens here. Now think about your grandmother's kitchen. Maybe there was a little breakfast nook by the window where you did homework after school. A lazy Susan in the corner cabinet that you loved spinning as a kid. Pots hanging from a rack where you could see them. A pantry with a door that actually closed and kept the mess hidden. We eliminated all of these features in the name of open concept, living, and minimalism. Designers told us that hiding everything was sophisticated, that clean lines were superior. Well, here is the twist. Those same designers are now admitting we made a mistake. These forgotten kitchen features are making a serious comeback, and the National Kitchen and Bath Association confirms it. Today, we are looking at 10 kitchen features your grandmother had that designers say we desperately need to bring back. Most kitchens today look expensive and still function worse than kitchens from 50 years ago. That should not make sense, but it does. If you want to understand why designers quietly reversed course and why the smartest kitchens are bringing old ideas back, subscribe and hit like. Let us start with the feature almost every modern kitchen removed first, and now regrets the most. The real pantry. Let us start with the most dramatic comeback of all, the butler's pantry and the walk-in pantry. For decades, the open concept kitchen eliminated walls and doors. Everything had to be visible. Everything had to flow together. The result? Nowhere to hide the mess when guests come over. Nowhere to store bulk items from Costco. Nowhere to prep food without everyone watching you struggle with a complicated recipe. The American Institute of Architects reported a 52% increase in requests for butlers' pantries and prep pantries in their latest survey. That is not a small uptick. That is a fundamental shift in how people want their kitchens to function. Interior designer Bethany Adams explains what is driving this trend. She says that regular old food storage has given way to the old-timey butler's pantry. These spaces function as a mix of prep kitchens, bars, and storage. Having a dinner party? Great, you have a wet bar. Need space for all those serving platters? Voila, cabinets galore. It is basically whatever you need it to be. Designer Ashley Makuga from Collected Interiors adds that with open concept living, many clients want their main kitchen to look photo-ready and clutter-free. The butler's pantry allows you to hide the chaos of food prep in its own designated space, while keeping your main kitchen pristine for guests. House Digest calls this the layered kitchen trend for 2026. The performance happens behind the scenes and the experience happens in front. The breakfast nook. Remember that cozy corner in your grandmother's kitchen with the built-in bench and a small table by the window? The place where the family actually ate most meals, not the formal dining room that only got used on holidays? That breakfast nook is making a powerful return, and the numbers back it up. The National Kitchen and Bath Association's 2026 Kitchen Trends Report surveyed over 600 industry experts, and 59% said eat-in kitchens are making a comeback. That is a clear majority of professional designers saying this feature needs to return. Hunker magazine declared this the cozy kitchen trend taking over in 2026. They explain that eat-in kitchens began popping up in American homes during the 1940s and remained common for several decades. Then, the open concept floor plan took hold in the 80s and the 90s. The working island became a staple, and eat-in nooks fell by the wayside. But here is what we lost. A kitchen island is functional, but it is not intimate. You are sitting on stools, often facing a wall or a cooktop. There is no sense of gathering. A breakfast nook creates a welcoming space that fosters connection and a slow pace of life. It is where real conversations happen over morning coffee. Homes and Gardens confirms that eat-in areas are making a much welcomed comeback. Whether it is a small bistro table, a charming banquette, or a breakfast bar, an eat-in area adds intimacy to any kitchen. The beauty is that it works in almost any space. A corner by a window or an awkward alcove can become a nook with banquette seating and a small table. The lazy Susan. If you thought Lazy Susan turntables were a relic of the 70s, think again. Taste of Home declared this rotating disc has made a major comeback as one of the best kitchen storage ideas available today. The Lazy Susan fell out of favor because it seemed old-fashioned and unsophisticated. Modern kitchens replaced them with expensive alternatives like magic corners and Lehman's pullouts. But here's the reality. Those fancy systems cost significantly more money and often break down with heavy daily use. The classic Lazy Susan, an invention dating back to the 18th century, remains popular because it simply works. You spin it, you see everything, you grab what you need. No complicated mechanisms to jam. No expensive parts to fail and require replacement. SVEA Kitchens explains that Lazy Susan drawers are an excellent and inexpensive way to improve corner cabinet functionality. They can store pots, pans, snacks, and everything else that normally gets lost in corner cabinets. Simply spinning the circle reveals items hidden behind, solving the wasted space problem that has plagued kitchens forever. Sometimes the old solution is still the best solution. Your grandmother was not wrong about the Lazy Susan. She was just practical. The pot rack. For years, minimalism told us that everything must be hidden. Pots and pans belonged in cabinets, completely out of sight. A clean kitchen meant an empty kitchen with nothing visible. But pot racks are having a definite resurgence, and designers are excited about it. Designer Drew Michael Scott of Lone Fox says he loves pot racks. He notes they fell out of favor because people tried to avoid clutter. But the key to styling them is to only hang your prettiest pots. This is not the place for battered old cookware. Nadia Subran from Aiden Design explains that pot racks provide a focal point in a kitchen and keep pots and pans within easy reach. Mixed metals have been popular in kitchens for a while, and a pot rack provides another elegant way to introduce copper or brass to the space. Homes and Gardens featured pot racks as one of the vintage kitchen items, making a comeback in 2026, and DVL Kitchens confirms this is a trend they are embracing in their designs. There is also a practical argument. If you cook frequently, having your most used pots within arm's reach makes the process faster and more enjoyable. You are not digging through cabinets every time you need a saucepan. This is one of those details that seems like a luxury until you actually use one. Then you wonder how you ever lived without it. The pot filler, a faucet mounted on the wall behind your stove, is making a significant comeback in kitchen design. Living at Sea reported in January 2026 that pot fillers carry a sense of heritage and permanence that sits comfortably within traditional schemes while working seamlessly with modern appliances. There is a growing interest in features that feel enduring rather than trend-led, and pot fillers fit that desire perfectly. HomeEdit states it plainly: the pot filler above the range feels deliberate and rooted in how kitchens used to work. It assumes cooking happens here, often and seriously, and it removes unnecessary movement from the process. Pot fillers feel permanent rather than decorative, quietly reinforcing the idea that this kitchen was designed around actual use, not trends. The practical benefit is obvious. Instead of filling a heavy pot at the sink and carrying it across the kitchen trying not to spill, you fill it right where you need it. For anyone who makes pasta regularly or cooks soups and stews, the pot filler is a genuine revelation. The built-in spice rack. Look at any kitchen designed by Studio McGee or featured in Architectural Digest, and you will notice a pattern. Built-in spice racks positioned right next to the range are appearing everywhere in high-end design. This is not the spinning spice rack sitting on your counter collecting dust. We are talking about dedicated niches, or pull-out shelves built into the cabinetry, right where you need your spices, next to where you actually cook. The Cleary Company's 2025 Design Trends report highlights range alcoves paired with built-in spice shelves for added personality and genuine function. The logic is simple, but often ignored. If you use spices every time you cook, why are they stored across the kitchen in a cabinet you have to walk to? Built-in spice storage next to the range puts everything within arm's reach while you are actively cooking. This can be a narrow pull-out cabinet beside the range, recessed niches in a tiled backsplash, or small shelves in a range alcove. The key is positioning. Your spices should be where you use them, not where they look pretty in a photo. The range alcove. Speaking of range alcoves, this traditional feature is experiencing a full renaissance. For decades, ranges were flush with countertops and cabinetry, creating a seamless but soulless look where nothing stood out. The Cleary Company identifies range alcoves as an unexpected element popping up in kitchen design, adding nostalgic, old-world charm to modern spaces. With tiled backsplashes or arch designs, range alcoves bring character and depth that flat walls simply cannot achieve. House Digest confirms this is part of a broader return to compartmentalization. Designer Wise says compartmentalization is returning as a way to create balance and visual interest in today's multi-purpose households. The range alcove creates visual hierarchy in your kitchen. It signals this is where the cooking happens. It frames your range as the centerpiece, rather than just another appliance along a wall of cabinets. Arched alcoves are particularly popular now, adding architectural interest you cannot get from a flat wall. The kitchen desk. The kitchen desk was declared dead when smartphones arrived. Who needs a dedicated spot for recipes and phone messages when everything lives on your device? Kowalski Kitchen and Bath makes an important point. Desks in the kitchen are not a trend of the past. They are evolving into the family command center. Modern kitchen desks function as charging stations for family devices, homework spots where parents can supervise while cooking, and home management hubs for calendars and schedules. The pandemic accelerated this, with more people working from home at least part-time. The key is smart integration. A modern kitchen desk should include outlets and USB ports for charging, drawer storage, good lighting, and ideally, some way to hide clutter when not in use. A cabinet with a drop-down desk or a built-in nook with doors that close both work well. Freestanding furniture. For years, the goal was a fully fitted kitchen where everything was built in and nothing stood alone. But that trend is reversing dramatically. Homes and Gardens reports that freestanding kitchen furniture is becoming the most coveted feature, as homeowners search for ways to break up the monotony and create a more custom feel. Helen Parker, creative director of Deval Kitchens, explains that the very essence of Deval is traditional freestanding furniture. It began by taking classic Georgian furniture, with its beautifully simple form, and making it usable in a modern kitchen. This could be a freestanding pantry cabinet, a kitchen island on legs rather than a built-in base, a vintage hutch for dish storage, or a prep table in the center of the room. The point is breaking up the uniformity that makes many modern kitchens feel cold and impersonal. Freestanding pieces add the sense that your kitchen was collected over time, rather than installed all at once by a contractor. The final forgotten feature is the glass front cabinet. For years, we hid everything behind solid doors because displaying dishes felt cluttered and dated. Redesign. Daly's 2025 trend report confirms that glass front cabinets offer a protective alternative to open shelving, and that they can make kitchens feel more open and airy. Designer Carey suggests styling them with heirloom dishes, vintage glassware, or intentional pops of color for maximum impact. House Digest adds that glass front cabinets represent the perfect middle ground between open shelving that prove too high maintenance and solid doors that make kitchens feel closed off and boxy. The key is being intentional about what you display. Glass front cabinets work best when they showcase curated items, matching dish sets, colorful glassware, or collected pieces that tell a story about your family. Modern kitchens optimized for appearance often failed at what kitchens are actually for, bringing families together and making cooking enjoyable. These 10 forgotten features share something in common. They prioritize function and warmth over sleek minimalism. They acknowledge that a kitchen should be designed around how people actually cook and live, not how it photographs. Your grandmother understood this instinctively. Her breakfast nook created connection. Her lazy Susan solved the corner cabinet problem. Her pot rack kept tools within reach. Her pantry hid the mess while keeping everything organized. The designers have finally caught up to what she knew all along. A beautiful kitchen and a functional kitchen do not have to be different things. Sometimes the best innovations are the ones we forgot we already had. If after this video your kitchen feels different to you, then it worked. What we removed in the name of style was often what made these spaces actually work. And if you want to see where this same mistake hurt us even more, continue with the 10 forgotten bathroom features in the next video on screen.